Buff Nation, today's a surreal day. It is the day that Coach Andre Hart has cemented himself as a GOAT recruiter in the Coach Prime era for the Colorado Buffaloes. Are you kidding me? It happened. It happened. You don't mess with Coach Hart. I'm sorry. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. I doubted you. I turned on you. I lost my belief in you, Coach Hart. So I'm here today, man, just to say, let's go. I'm sorry. This is an amazing moment, Buff Nation. This is awesome. Rodney Colton Jr., top 15 linebacker in the country, committed to Colorado. He sees the vision. He sees the vision that Coach Hart has laid before him, and he is now committed with a very impressive group of other linebackers, right? It seems like Coach Hart is the only one out here recruiting high school. Sounds like, we could benefit from, people acting and hitting the recruiting trail like Coach Andre Hart is. Are you kidding me? 3 linebackers. We got Rodney Colton Jr., Carson Crawford, and Colby Johnson. I mean, how can you can't hate on it. You can't hate on it. Shout out to my friend Ed for sending this. This is amazing. Look, said right here, erect the Coach Hart statue. Right here, man. This is a GOAT commit. He is now GOATed. He is now forever amazing in my book. Yeah, you can't tread on Coach Hart. You shut him up. He had an all-conference linebacker last year in the Kai Hill Green. Now he's going to have another one this year. We're talking about it. And now he's got the GOAT recruiting. So, if he's Prime's predecessor, when this whole thing is over, then, we're cooking with gas, baby. That's just how we're feeling today. Okay. Now we'll get into the Rodney Colton Jr. highlights. I'll be sure to smash that like and eat your crow in the comments. Eat your crow. There's a lot of us. Join me. I'm sorry, Coach Hart. I'm sorry, Coach Hart. And thank you to the football gods, man. The football gods, they showed some grace to us in this time. And now we got Rodney Colton committing to put on the black and gold come next year, man. This is a beautiful thing. I absolutely love it. Again, we'll dive into the highlights here, but 6'1", 220 pounds, as you can see, top 15 linebacker in the country, according to 24/7. 90 rated 4-star, Noonan, Georgia. All right. And yeah, that's right. Sorry, Ole Miss. Your money did not buy this one. Now we're no longer a poverty program. We go up and down with that. Nah, man, we're not poverty program. No, man, this cements it. Coach Hart is now getting blue chip guys. This is amazing. Gunnar White, get to work. I love this. And when you want to look at the class, Rodney Colton Jr. has now catapulted CU's class up into the top 80 at number 79. We'll still be transfer portal heavy, but we got 9 commits right now before fall camp has started. That is tremendous. That's more than what we've had, I think, in any other class under Coach Prime entering the season. So this is great to see. And I think we could get 1 or 2 more before fall camp. I think it's possible we could have double-digit high school commits come fall camp. And you might say, Dave, well, what's the point of celebrating this? It doesn't mean anything until these guys sign on the dotted line come December. And, let me just say something to that. Our sport's not supposed to be fun. Do you not just like having fun? To me, this is all about having fun. You got to celebrate. You ride the emotional wave with me on this channel. So we're going to celebrate the highs, and we'll crash out with some of the lows. But man, this stuff is just fun to talk about. It's awesome. Congratulations, Rodney Colton, for making the greatest decision of your life. You're going to absolutely love Colorado. You're going to absolutely love Colorado. Now, let's get back to the fun stuff. You guys want to see what this guy can bring. This past year, come on now, he had over 50 tackles for Noonan, Georgia. He had, I think, 12 tackles for loss as well as 6 sacks. I mean, is this not our own Micah Parsons coming here to Boulder? A guy that's got plenty of speed. So as you can see there with the nice pick six, he's going to have the speed to cover. I think he's got some pass rushing chops as well. And maybe might see some time at edge too. I mean, right now he's a little short, which I think is why he'll probably be more of an inside linebacker than a an edge player, right? 6'1", 220 pounds. But let's say it's a growth spurt, right? Going into his senior year. If he's like 6'4", 6'5", then, we can talk about him like fully moving over to edge. But right now, him and Carson Crawford, Colby Johnson, these guys are very, very athletic, speedy, sideline to sideline linebackers. I think Rodney Colton is one of these guys that, he might be another tick ahead of, some of the other guys that I just mentioned, but nonetheless, a versatile, aggressive linebacker that plays with a bunch of attitude and makes plays all over the field. Absolutely love to see this. And let's get Robert Livingston, man, drawing up some fun blitz packages for him. I can't wait to see what he does. The fact that we're getting a linebacker, a blue chip linebacker commit like this, guys, it cannot be overstated how important this is, right? How important this is, man. Coach Hart, he's now goated. We can't say anything negative about Coach Hart. Coach Hart just is way better than Coach Flea ever was. That's just the truth of it. I'm sorry, Coach Hart. Again, man, we are not worthy. We are not worthy. We're not worthy. It's amazing. Rodney Colton Jr., top recruit right now in the Colorado class. 4-star linebacker, top 15 linebacker in the country. We also have, with Carson Crawford, another top 40 linebacker. I think he's ranked 34th in the country. That is tremendous recruiting at the linebacker position. Coach Hart setting the standard when it comes to high school recruiting right now. How about that? Now, the only way to kind of complete this cycle, Coach Hart, is when that in-state Colorado linebacker recruit comes up, maybe in future classes, you make sure you snag him. But, man, this is an incredible day for us. I mean, we were just talking about 2 weeks ago how, man, the high school recruiting isn't looking too great right now. And I was telling y'all, don't panic. I mean, this is just how it is. But I didn't expect the recruits to start rolling in this quickly, what were we at? Like 3 recruits like a month ago? Incredible, exciting. Rodney Colton, as you can see, big time playmaker. Getting 51 tackles this year. He can play outside linebacker. He can cover. He can play the run. I think he's got great instinct. And also, forgot to mention this, he is a top 247 player. He's a nationally ranked player, according to 24/7. I think he's at 239. So this is our first nationally ranked player, I believe, that we're getting a commit from. Preston Ashley is, if he isn't he over 6 feet now? They got him listed at 5'10", but he's right on the edge right there, 4-star safeties. So absolutely love this. Again, if you want to take a look at our top 3 guys, top 3 recruits right now, we have 4-star Rodney Colton Jr., linebacker, Preston Ashley, corner, safety, defensive back, 4-star out of Mississippi, and then Carson Crawford, linebacker out of Carthage, Texas. So Coach Hart coming in with 2 of the top 3 recruits right now for Colorado and the top overall commit in the class. I mean, wow. Are we diverting more revenue share or NIL? I still don't know how any of this works. Are we just devoting more money to the linebacker position? Is that just what has held Coach Hart back from getting some of these guys? Maybe so. I don't know, but Coach Hart, man, I'm so happy for you. Erect the statue. I can't say I'm sorry enough. that I doubted you. So absolutely love this. I'll get to some of you guys talk in the comments. Yeah. Again, let's take a look at the QB hers he's got right now. Again, apologize with me in the comments. It's okay. There are some people in our nation that can never say they were ever wrong about anything, man. Let's not be one of those people, right? We can say we're wrong. We can say, we didn't fully believe. Man, I love this for Coach Hart, man. He's killing all of us with these recruits, man. It's putting us to shame. I love it. I love it. Young Spaz here with the first comment saying every year a new position group is the primary focus. The linebackers are up next. Ooh, I like what you're cooking up. Young Spaz, I agree. See, let up on Coach Hart family. Lady C is saying in one solid sentence what I have been trying to say for the first 11 minutes of this video. Hey, Rain writes, it takes a big man to admit he's made a mistake. Proud of you, Dave. Hey, listen, man. I don't start this channel to prove how right I am. I just like rooting for the team and reacting. Some things I'm right on, some things I'm wrong on, man. It has no effect on my ability to enjoy doing this and talking with y'all, man. And this is the first positive comment I have ever heard from this gentleman. He said, okay, I can put some respect on Coach Hart's recruiting. That's right. That's right. I expect you to change your username now. Don't give a damn if you're really sorry. I'm not going to forget the Coach Hart slander, man. It's hilarious. I mean, it was good. It was fun, right? Coach Hart got to get a statue now. Yeah, put it over Coach Prime. That might ruffle some feathers, but that's how I feel about it today. Rodney Colton making the best decision of his entire life. And I mean, just look how he can get after the quarterback. If he has another growth spurt, I think then you move him out to full-time edge, and then he absolutely destroys everybody. But definitely would profile as a hyper-athletic inside linebacker in this Robert Livingston defense. Ivan saying we lost out on Jordan Clay yesterday, but getting Colton was a better need. Clay would have been nice, but he knows the wide receiver room is stacked. Yes, for Coach Prime and everybody on the offensive staff, wide receivers, they're kind of a dime a dozen right now with how easy we're able to get really talented receivers here. So best of luck to Jordan Clay, but we will move on. Congratulations to him on that decision. Reverend BJ Nelson, what's up? Yeah, here eating crow again, like clockwork, right? Hey, thanks so much. I got this at Folsom a few years ago, so you can get them there. I think you can get them on the CU bookstore website as well. Just Ralphie horns. So I think that's what you type in. They're great. It's a lot of fun to throw on the Ralphie horns. Yeah, Maya saying Coach Hart had to find his footing. Happy for him in the program. This is one of the best days in Colorado history. Just gonna say it. It's awesome. No more crashing out. Trust the process. Yes, we'll just have to start crashing out on another assistant coach, because now we can say that it was our crash outs that got Coach Hart in line, right? I'm just playing. But yeah, we'll always find something to complain about. You know how the college football fan bases are. It's just comes with the territory. But yeah, we've all been, stuffed in the locker, man. Biggest locker stuffing in this cycle for us. You're absolutely right. And, it's nice to win a recruiting battle over Ole Miss. Yeah. Yeah. Suck it, Lane Kiffin, right? This is our time. Okay. And, Ole Miss, last year was their year to kind of prove that they could finally win a big game. And they just couldn't prove it. Crawford plus Colton, the Smash Bros. I like that nickname, the Super Smash Bros. Man, I'm down with it. I mean, I know I'm getting a little distracted here going through some of the comments, but I hope that you're just appreciating this long highlight reel that Rodney Colton put together It's 15 minutes long, so we still got 5 minutes left of just how he's just all over the field, making interceptions, making sacks, stuffing the run, getting quarterback pressures. Look how he just plays the run. You're not running through him. This is a building block piece for our program, a cornerstone piece for our program. Just like some other guys, such as Jordan Seaton, Omari Miller, some of these guys. That's how I see this Rodney Colton thing going. Now, Ivan's saying now we can get Ben Gula on the offensive line. I would say Pecco and T.I. are our next priority, getting more beef up front. Yes, focusing more on the trenches. That would be wonderful. Gula plays offensive line. T.I. and Pecco will be on the defensive line, front seven. I think Pecco's more of an edge, right? Or maybe that's his brother that's already committed. So, yeah, Pecco and T.I. on the defensive line. I think we should get Pecco's commitment here soon before the fall camp starts, right? So we should be at least at 10. Sco Buffs says hard work. Do you believe, says Lady C. I got to be drinking whatever. I got to be practicing whatever Coach Hart's preaching, right? I got to drink the Kool-Aid. Man, I love it. Yep. Gave the Buffs everything they needed for real. Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Damn, Coach Flea's catching strays. I'm sorry, Debbie. It's my fault. We get to play Coach Flea this year. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You're not going to hit on every kid, but I like their direction so far. Yes. I can't hate on 3 linebackers, my bad, in this 9-man recruiting class right now. I think that's awesome. Real Buffs fans, don't panic, David. We believe. Yeah, and, we're along for the ride, man. This thing is supposed to be fun. We can have our different opinions on the team, but if you're not just enjoying this whole thing, again, can't let this thing just ruin your day, man, if stuff ain't going the way that you want it to go. I feel like sometimes, man, sports has that effect on people, man. This needs to be positive. This needs to be fun, enjoyable. And I mean, it doesn't get much more fun than this, right? If CU wins 10 games this season, says TJ, with one of those wins being a nationally televised high emotion game that gets them into the Big 12 championship, December recruiting will be crazy. Yes. And you might say, Dave, how many games are we winning this year? I've talked about this all the time. I go back and forth with myself every time this year, and I always find myself just settling at 8-4, like every single year. It's so funny, but the ceiling for this team is definitely Big 12 championship. And I think kind of the base is bowl eligibility. That's just kind of how I feel. We'll see how the rest of this team comes together. But even if we're missing that Heisman level talent that we had with Shador and Travis, I do think that we're a much more well-rounded team this year. And if we can have some balance on offense, man, who knows? Can we establish the lead and run out the clock? Imagine that. Hey, and we got some Rodney Colton Jr. highlights on special teams. Okay. I'm about this. I think this is awesome. Cora Docs with the comment of the day saying Hart the legend. That's right. Just remember, we're not going to bring a class over 15 to 20 kids even after success. Hey, let's say we got 12 guys going into the season. Yeah, maybe we get 8 after that. I think it'll be really great. Now, Marshall Faulk has to get at least a 3-star running back. He got to redeem himself with Hartley in the way. Oh, yeah. Marshall Faulk, it's your time. But it's going to happen because DeKalen Taylor is just going to be absolutely dynamic this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if we can have a 1,000-yard rusher, I don't care if it is Caden Salter, I think we're going to have a great opportunity to get some big-time running backs in here. Dude, Cowboy 5-0 caught me mid-blood again. What can I say? Hey, you're our lucky charm right now. Look at this, man. 4-star. Number 15 linebacker in the country, nationally ranked player at 239. My bad. I think I said 237 or 238 earlier today. Top 25 player in Georgia, Rodney Colton Jr. saying, you know what? Forget Ole Miss. They're not about the substance. You know who is about the substance? Colorado Buffaloes, baby. I love it. Yeah, and it would be great to see some people start to change their handles. I'll get to your comment here in just a second, Rugby, but I love this. I'm changing my name to Coach Hart Invisible Rifle. That's right. Coach Hart is absolutely killing everybody today. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Maybe I should change my profile picture to Coach Hart on X. I think I'm going to do that. I think it's just a lot of fun, man. Coach Hart, man, take a vacation tomorrow, man. Take a vacation. Give this man his raise, right? We can't allow him to leave our school. I love this pivot. It's great. Yeah, that's right. This is our time. This is our time. All right, Rugby. Saying, given how the D-line keeps getting stronger with Livingston, Sapp, and Pecco, the linebackers are going to want to play behind that. Gives them the opportunity to show out. Yes. I think this could be our best defensive line we've had in the Prime era so far. So Martavius French, Reggie Hughes, Kylan Salter. Is it Kylan or Keelan? I think it's Kylan. Salter, those guys, I think are going to have good seasons. Much more confident right now in our defense, just because we still have a lot of good pieces returning. Then, the offense has just kind of been a major overhaul. Quarterback, all of that. It's just a little bit more of a question mark. But our defense, I feel like that's going to be that's going to be the side of the ball or the unit that we get our identity from, that we get our leadership from. It's going to be awesome, man. Hey, we need a David Talks Buffs tailgate. I need to do that. I know I've been letting y'all down. If we play in the Alamo Bowl for like the 10th time over the last 20 years, we can do it because now I reside in San Antonio. Hopefully I can make it out to Folsom for a game, but right now trying to figure out some other things that are a little bit higher priority. I have a nephew to see and some other things like that. So that take precedent. Grandpa turns 100 this year. How about that? So I'm pumped about all this, man. Rodney Colton, man. I cannot believe he's a Buff. I cannot believe, man. Coach Hart proving us all wrong. I'm so sorry, Coach Hart. I'm so sorry I ever doubted you, man. Yeah, win in the chat for the grandpa. We'll see what what happens here in the future. But guys, enjoy this moment. This is fun. Go congratulate Coach Hart and Coach Flea in the comments and on Twitter, on X, whatever. This is a great day, and we'll see what's next. Ben Gula, come on down. Y'all have a great Saturday evening. Go Buffs.